Today on Behind the Visor, we're speaking to Michael Crees. He's had an incredible journey in motorsport. He only started as little ago as 2017. He won his first championship in GT5s and won the AM class of the GT4s just a year later, and he's made the big step up to British touring cars in 2019. His story is incredible as it shows that anyone can get into motorsport if they dedicate themselves to it. And at the same time, it shows that it's never too late to chase your dream if it's something you really want to pursue. Today's Behind the Visor is with Team Hard Racing driver Michael Crees.
To be fair, I've always grown up watching it on TV and never thought I'd ever get into motorsport, to be fair. And then when I started going up to my local go-kart track at Buckmore Park, I enjoyed doing the hire kart racing and just went from there really. And then it just sort of, obviously my career's been a bit of a whirlwind, and ever since it's just gone from there. Coming in at 33, I'm racing kids and people who've been racing sort of since they were 6-7 years old, and even like now into touring car, racing people like Matt Neal who've been here for 20 years in touring car, let alone what he'd done before that. It's definitely a big challenge, but I think we're doing a great job. I'm learning all the time. It's not as easy as getting in the car and driving fast. The setup, there's the mechanics of the car, there's the pitch of the car, working the brakes, on and off the brakes, the tyres. There's so much more to it, and I'm learning harder off the track than I am on the track. It is difficult, but I'm enjoying every minute of it. I just wanted to not make a fool of myself really, so I wanted to finish mid-table and turned up at Alton Park and put it on pole by 0.7 of a second, so I was like wow, blown away, and ended up winning my first race there and then going on to win the championship in the G40 on a main stage as well, like the British GT. It's a very underrated championship, and it's a mega, and I urge people to go along and see that because it is a great championship. And then obviously going up and motorsport does cost money, needing more sponsors, and we want to be on the Toka package because obviously the exposure that Toka give the cars and the live ITV coverage. So we decided to join the Ginetta GT4 and move up a couple of classes in Ginetta. Again, turned up there, thought we struggled around at the back for a couple of years and learn our craft, and ended up winning all 3 races at Brands Hatch my first, and carried on to win the championship in my second year. And then there was only one step forward really for us, and it was to be on the main stage at touring car, and then as we know, first race at Brands and got in the points, which was amazing. So that's my career as in short really. Yeah, the first season was mega because we all travelled as a family. It was all a bit of a laugh, sort of like, and then we won the championship, and then all of a sudden people start talking to you about different ventures and different career paths and stuff, and then you realise you're actually a racing driver and you've got choices to make. So winning my first championship in my first ever year was amazing, and that's what's propelled me to here essentially. Then going on to winning the GT4, that was quite special because again I was racing people like Colin White, Jack Minshaw, people that have been around for years and years, racing cars all their life, and getting in against them guys, and people like Harry King, Cole Boardley as the pros, and racing with them, mixing it with them. We realised that I did have some sort of talent there, and then we just want to sort of take that further. Now we're into the touring car. We're the fastest ever driver to reach touring car in the history of the sport, 60 years. We're not making a fool of ourselves. We're still competitive. I mean, I know we're towards the back here, but again, I'm learning here. I come to Thruxton. I've never been here before. Never raced around the track before. So we're learning all the time. We found another second in qualifying. So. And this is the natural step, and it's just great that we've got the sponsors. We've got the Hansgrohe, Gibrit, SMG, DDS, Burlington, PCS. All these guys are the ones who make it possible. And as long as you know, they're all my partners, and as long as we all stick together, we can carry on and move forward, and who knows, hopefully try and win the British Touring Car Championship in the next few years. Yeah, I mean, light years different. I mean, going from the rear-wheel Ginetta rear-wheel drive car to a front-wheel drive Passat, 400 horsepower from the front wheels is just incredible. From the Ginetta with the rear-wheel drive, there's so much to learn and so much to do. Also working with engineers, working with teammates as well. You know, all these little things really do help you. I mean, Bobby, Jack have been a great help. You know, progressing my driving style. I've got a lot of data, good data to go through with them. The team and mechanics, you know, are essential to you when it gets to touring car, because you haven't got like 1 or 2 people on the car. You've got like 8 or 9 people on the car. Tyres are a massive difference. You know, with these racing Dunlops against the Michelins, they're a completely different compound. So that's interesting. There's just so much. You can go through the whole car, you know, radio, everything. It's just completely different for me. But I'm learning it quickly, and we're doing a good job, I think. Yeah, I've got to admit, I did celebrate a little bit, and then when I phoned all my family and said, you know what, we're doing touring car next year, it was quite. You know, it was amazing. You know, been racing for 2 years, and now we're in the British Touring Car. It seems surreal, but the good thing is, you know, I don't forget my roots. You know, I'll go back to Buckmore Park, and I see all the guys. I've got a few guys who I used to race against from higher karts coming this weekend, and it's special. You know, it's a great platform to be on, and we're very lucky. Yeah, everything and more, to be honest. Going down to Brands for the first, I mean, I was with Bobby most weekend down there, and seeing the fans turning up in the morning at like 5 o'clock in the morning to get in and actually signing autographs and stuff and pictures and stuff, that's been like the special moment for me, like, you know, and seeing how much people really do enjoy. You know, I was out in the campsite last night doing a Instagram live, and people were just like, are you real? And I'm like, what? You know, it's just crazy. So yeah, it's good fun. Win the British Touring Car, and then after we've done that, then we'll head to Le Mans and see if we can do the same there.